gauntlet now.
Yes.
They have to, if they want to win, they minimum need to beat 3 sets of
So
Ranno.
not only that, like in order to even get to Grands, Cheesy has to win the run back against darai.
That's rough. That's rough. So we either get Ranno Grands or Kragg intercepts the weird Ranno fest that we have going on.
I mean, these Rannos are playing super clean.
Oh yeah, especially like I almost not even almost I expect it from darai and Y because they're just so good, right? And I'm not to say that any of the other of the top 8 here weren't because they were fantastic, but like Pengu Soul, for example, did fantastic. They outplaced their seed, and honestly, there's a world where they could have taken on Sawtooth too and just gone even farther. So
Right, yeah,
so
especially with their
coming
winner
out in
set.
full force.
The frogs never left, it turns out.
Yeah, and Cheesy, on the other hand, is not a big fan of frogs right now. So we'll see if she's able to take out darai, get this run back going, and then hunt down Y right after. That must be a really hard thing to get used to, right? Switching your playstyle like that it's kind of rough.
Especially like in terms of like how to respond to like all these different recoveries and stuff too.
You get used to darai's whirly and dirly at ledge. Now suddenly your opponent is just tongue slinging in always, and it's just completely different. Oh goodness! If that was no poison sacks, I wonder if that was a setup. Maybe. Okay,
Rocking the way, intercepting the slingshot attempt. Just bouncing off the rock, and darai's not going to be able to make it. Even with like a wall jump, right? That's way too low.
Really good use of rock by Cheesy there,
Yeah.
which I know sounds like the equivalent of nice backer as a commentator, but it really was good.
No,
snipes.
Because like they were specific interferences, right?
And
with
you have to be
the
careful 'cause you
flowchart.
can hit the bubble, right? So
Yeah.
the fact that they didn't hit the bubble is shocking. quite honestly.
That's it for Cheesy's second stock. That was about like 7 seconds, 5
you really
seconds.
do get hit at 15% by a more there. Happens.
That's kind of backbreaking for momentum, honestly.
A little bit, and especially after such a strong comeback starting.
darai waiting for that air dodge.
This whirly didn't break the pillar.
Yeah,
Kinda shocked.
every single dart went above it.
Yeah, and some of them really looked like they were gonna hit, but just not quite.
The patience! I love seeing that.
Just doesn't hit that flat, right? On gates?
It does not.
Thank you. I had to double check because darai made it look like it was gonna. He didn't throw it out, but he had that like, okay, well, yeah, there it is. He had that spacing like, I'm gonna upstrong you. And you can kind of feel it when a Ranno wants to upstrong you. It's like an Endless.
It's like you feel the pressure of like your opponent being like, go ahead, flinch. I'm waiting
exactly.
for it. I'm waiting
for
for it.
Okay, they want a stock here, clearly, but what option are they going to go for? They want upstrong. That was gross.
Ranno Nair against Rock is just, it sure is a sight to see, right?
Yeah, it is. Just kind of leaves a leg out there. Rock gets thrown at it. It just shatters on impact.
Ranno's moving forward as he has that shield.
And weirdly, not a common thing. A lot of lingering moves can beat Rock, but oftentimes have off frames, like Clarin Nair, where only the tipper breaks Rock.
Absent Air.
Yep. Maple Nair has just... Wait, what?
After the Galaxy! Stop, he's already dead!
2 for flinching. Oh, goodness. I respect it. It's like going for a tether after the up air purples or whatever is maple. It's the same idea, right? Yeah. Make sure.
To me, it feels more like machinery, right? It's just like, it doesn't care. It's here for a function.
The rocks will continue until stocks improve. Oh, goodness. Oh, all right. So, darai, bringing it back pretty strong. Like, wow. The players left this bracket are just so friggin' explosive. Yeah, like that. Where I don't really know who's in the lead. You can have a stock lead, it doesn't matter. You're behind.
You're always behind. What?
Both these players are basically playing behind on spawn, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, goodness. Speaking of behind.
Oh my, once again? Really? Once again, another great wave by Darai for the air dodge.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. We touched the ground. Ooh, very slick. And that roll?
Oh, using the little rock too for the up air.
Cheesy called out with the down strong really hard. There was a world where that connected.
Yeah, Darai just backs. Oh, the down strong's gonna do it right there. That was the thing that's like crazy to think about is like Cheesy lost one of those stocks, super low percents to an early spike, right? The second stock.
Yes, she did.
So the fact that she brought that back anyway, like Darai's been finding those early stocks in this player matchup.
And that was something Cheesy did a lot during Noah's set as well. Yeah, Cheesy was finding a lot of just really early spikes, really early fair strings on. She's still doing it to Darai, let's be real, but it's happening more back to her. And I think Ranno is just a character that can kind of do that to Kragg sometimes. Or anyone, really.
That like top of the nair hitbox intercepting the recovery attempt. Ooh, the punish on the tech with the down strong.
The rare missed waveland from Darai. Yeah, he did attack an air dodge like upwards almost because I think he was a little too low.
I see what happened.
Maybe he just put
Okay.
it too early. There's a billion factors, but he didn't make it onto the stage and died for it.
Yeah.
He bleeds. And if I'm Cheesy right now, I'm thinking, okay, you don't hit those 100% of the time. Good to know.
I love that needle reverse.
And if I'm Ranno or Darai, I might be a little less confident going for those now. Did break the pillar somehow with those needles?
I don't know anymore. When the pillar's not on screen, it doesn't exist while it exists, so like it can't get hit by needles, right?
Wow, that pillar got broken like right before Cheesy got sent towards it. So unfortunate. Because you know that's always the plan with Kragg. Is you leave a pillar over there, and then you gotta basically there's no left blast zone anymore, or right blast zone. It's gone. Sorry,
Removing
bud.
a blast zone from the game.
Kind of good.
Yeah.
Undervalued feature of Kragg, but you know the downside is you have to use your recovery to set it up.
Once again, catching the waveland that time.
Now that one was just flawless. It was like, oh no, I trust you'll hit it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
The other time was a fluke. I believe you. Oh,
I have faith that your execution is so clean that you'll be here.
And that's a very respectful thing, I like to think. I mean, you downstrong them for it, but it's very respectfully done.
At the end of the day, like it's no longer even about respect or not. It's just like this is where I can kill them, right? Like,
it's I'm confident in your abilities as a player to land this tech. So confident, in fact, that I'm gonna take your stock for it. Hit with a side hitbox. Okay. Right.
Cheesypotato is taken for a ride all the way up that sidewall.
And once again, he tongue sling towards the rock to get the combo. That was really cool. You do not get to see that too often. That was dope.
Yeah, my eye, I was just like, what?
Third eye definitely opened there like, oh man.
I'm trying.
Yeah, classic.
Cheesy up 2-1 now. So far looking to have a lot of momentum against Darai. What is Darai's counterpick now? We've tried Forest Floor. I'm actually looking at these band. Okay, the Tempest Peak band makes a lot of sense against Ranno, especially against Darai. Like I've seen what Darai can do.
With Darai's recovery with a flat stage, imagine what he can do with a platform off stage.
Yeah, right. We are going right back to Forest Floor.
Sometimes it's the simple things like you just no tech parry on a platform. Just rivals things, you know.
I think what makes Rivals so funny to me is like how small like those little differences in what a player does can yield in terms of like the punish, right?
And how that slight like predictability at times can really hurt people, or that unpredictability can really help people. It's cool. Wow.
Once again, catching the dive kick.
I'm pretty sure if that was a little lower, it would have broken to the down. Oh, maybe not. Down B is pretty
Has enough time for the parry.
Double tech and a nair.
Oh, doesn't quite line up the forward air, but the second up air hit doesn't come together either.
That's really big for Cheesy. Because now Cheesy gets to, well, basically...
Oh, misses a tech though!
But, oh, wait.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Guess we're good. And now we have that rock setup that is so good for her.
Yep.
And okay, well, he kind of tricked her there.
Ordinarily, that's really good, but yeah, that's...
Yeah, it didn't quite work out that time. Sometimes he's gonna do it again. You know what? Yeah, fair. Oh,
because I mean, ordinarily, right? In that tech, it's like, okay, then the waveland happens, and then I down strong. So down strong just came out a bit later that time. That's all.
Yeah, it's like I have a full code to execute here, bud. Like, I'm gonna finish it. It's up to you if you want to get hit by the second one. Like, I'd prefer if you did. Double roll back.
Right.
Wow, that was really close to getting the edge cancel. Just a little early.
Ooh, just jumping out of range of that.
Now the pillar's a little taller.
It's like a step stool.
He's protecting the rock. I like it.
Well, it's that cheeky tech, right? Of like protecting off of it and trying to punish the opponent for it. But
So you
Cheesy
can
was
pick
great.
a slow committal option, and then if it hits, sweet. If not,
That's on the back air.
this is a little scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
153. They're both basically at kill point.
Oh man.
I don't think that maybe the tunnel was a 10. I don't know.
I like that Darai right relocates to be right under this rock. Oh.
Bubble is really smart to use to block rocks. Touch the little tippy toes, and one hurts a lot more. So close.
Yeah, I love that they're using each other's stage control gimmick to save themselves.
Really cool.
Yeah.
I love to see, and it's so close of a match too. Darai could easily bring us to game 5. Oh, a different option that time. No wavelength.
I don't know.
Just take it here.
Yeah, this is still Kragg at the end of the day, and you're nearing those triple digits.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Wait. Oh, we
Goes for the dive.
He does have the ability to just dive kick. We've seen so many tricks that sometimes the basic ones are just the sneakiest thing you could do.
I mean, you pointed out in an earlier set, right? That like, ooh, that sometimes just coming out swinging as opposed to doing these intricate like stalls off stage is like just as valid of a mix-up.
And that recovery on the left lasso was probably one of the best I've ever seen a Ranno do. Holy heck, and he might get rewarded incredibly heavy for it.
Gonna chase down those techs.
Connected.
Oh, and chasing down that waveland attempt.
Cheesy, like knocking these bubbles away is ingenious, by the way. That being said, Darai keeps putting the bubble back.
Rock in a perfect
Wait,
spot. 1 foot clapping, not gonna get the up strong.
Oh my gosh, it was right there, dude. Tantalizingly close.
Tries to use the invincibility to find an opening and backs off. Cheesypotato so close to taking this set and gonna get hit by the up strong Darai, bringing it to game 5.
Why was that the option? What the hell?
Decus. We hold the deck.
Silly tip number 1, you whip a strong
So-
attack, you hold it.
It's true.
I'm thinking right now because like I got water bottles for us before this, and
You have not gotten the touch wars yet.
no, because like I'm actually happy that I didn't, because I would have spat water all over the stream setup if I started doing that at all during this set.
Oh. And show, support for the Arizona players. We're going to end this amazing set of Losers Finals on Merchant Port. And what a set this has been. It's been kind of insane. And either player can take it.
Yeah,
but once again, Cheesy shows that she is the queen of taking control of the stage. And Darai shows that he is no slouch, chilling off stage. He's down. He's like, that's fine. You can have that stage. I don't need it.
He's okay gambling in the air, right?
Listen, you only win by knocking your opponent off stage anyway, so I might as well just start off stage. Then you have to come to me, right? Ingenious play. He's using these bubbles. Like, he's using every trick in the book right now. He's using the rock, the bubbles, and his whirly-dirly to make sure he cannot get edge-guarded.
I'm just looking at the way that Darai is now just so quickly weaving around the hitboxes. Cheesy chooses to throw it out of like hits on and off the ledge.
I think this is what we call a momentum swing.
Absolutely. After winning such a close game, not throwing the needles, choosing instead to reposition to be under the rock, so when you hit Cheesy, she doesn't bounce into it.
Kind of insane. And for Cheesy's going, okay, they have needles. I gotta respect the needles.
It's a ping pong.
Ping pong table. Okay. Well, you know, 150%.
Rather, a pinball machine.
Yeah,
With
accurate.
the rock and the filler.
I
Yeah.
like the idea that Cheesy's up strong is just the flipper. Oh, goodness. Probably make a really cool Rivals of Pinball.
I mean, okay, here's the thing, though. Cheesy on her last stock. The rock in an awkward spot, but Darai has so much
game
room to
sense
play
from
with.
Darai there to not, you know,
Panic.
bonk his head and die.
Yeah. Darai not afraid to hang out on those platforms.
And this is with a stock lead, too. The patience coming out from Darai is huge. And using this bubble just immaculately. I love it.
Not gonna have
Bubble
the
can't help you over there. Cheesy's smart with the option she chooses to use. And there was a pillar there?
Yeah. So, like, the thing is, the moment Darai spawned, immediately chasing Cheesypotato off stage and trying to force an edge guard.
Yep, you have the invuln. Put her in a situation that she's the least comfortable in, and hopefully don't lose a stock yourself.
I mean, this is also now Darai's last stock. He's
Yep.
just the one with the stage.
And as we saw last time, that doesn't always mean you're going to win, unfortunately.
Darai's not impatient, though. Just lets that up strong happen.
It's smart because on Cheesy's case, she knows the pillar's going to start going down, so she's not getting punished for it. I'm scared at 50% from each screen.
The bubble.
Okay. Setting up for the bubble.
Once more. Up. Oh,
Ooh,
Darai looking
boy.
for something extra.
And that if Cheesy got up there instead, I shudder to think. That's terrifying. Okay.
Oh.
This has now, once again, been the same as last game. Roles are a little reversed, but both equally
That forward air is not quite going to do it.
Oh, God.
Both characters on the verge of death.
Putting the bubble a little higher this time.
Doing nothing. The will to do nothing.
Especially in a situation like this.
Yeah. Last hit, game 5. Oh, the tech! Once again, a forward air gonna put Darai in a tough spot, but I've seen him do it before. Oh!
Bubble?
And the bubble's just where he needs it.
Is this bubble going to save him if he gets hit again?
And the tech, but now no more rock.
Oh, gosh.
Look at these percents.
And literally the best DI you could have.
Oh,
The best
crystal!
spacing you could have. Utilizing
Once
every
again.
tool at your disposal.
And the forward air
And
does it. Cheesypotato
is gonna
pops
take it.
off out of her seat, runs around the venue.
Take a lap. Honestly, you've earned it.
That was an incredible finish.
Is your controller okay?
Wow.
Goodness gracious.
Cheesypotato.
Hugs. Love to see him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Just making sure all the controllers
Oh,
are
goodness.
fine and safe and accounted for.